Welcome on in, everybody. My name is Bree, and today we have a 25-minute full body, and it is going to be a super circuit sculpt. So we are going to get after a full body workout today, and I'm so excited to take this through you. Just know that I'm going to be using my 552 Select Tech dumbbells, and I will be cueing kind of when you're going to grab heavier dumbbells or medium to light, because we're going to be circuiting pretty quickly without breaks in between exercises. So this is a super circuit sculpt. We're going to go ahead and warm up right here. So take a big deep breath in, lift up, and exhale. Good. One more big deep breath in. Exhale. Great. Go ahead and come down. Place those hands on your quads. We're just going to create a little bit of mobility in the upper body. Now, this is going to be a full body warm up. We're focused on mobility. We're going to increase the heart rate a little bit. Very nice job. And I'm watching that clock pretty closely. And we'll be transitioning every 15 seconds. Go ahead into lateral lunges next. And moving. Now, this is going to kind of get you in the flow as well of how we're going to be circuiting. So we're going to be going pretty quickly between exercises. However, if you want to go a little bit slower, or if you want to stay on a move a little bit longer, that's totally fine today. Okay, deep squats here. Easing into it. Sitting down nice and low. Toes are angled a little bit towards the corners, starting to feel like you're activating your glutes, keeping your abs tight. Great job. Stand up nice and tall. We're going to go into alternating leg extensions, so kicking in front of the body. You can also take it to a knee if you're not quite there yet. Good. Waking up the core a little bit more. Very nice job. And from here, we're going to go ahead and open and close that chest. Hi, Joseph. Come on, Barbie, let's party. Well, you know what? You know how we party here. We get after some really effective workouts, right? So I hope you're in. Okay, arms out to the side, circles. Can you feel the pace? I'm intentionally moving pretty quickly. That way when we get into our circuits, you're kind of used to it. Good. We're going to go ahead and reverse that in just a few seconds. And take those arms and go the other way. So take it back. Very nice job. We're going to go into some deadlifts next, and then we're going to get in some cardio-based moves just to make sure you're really heated. Good. And you always take more time if you need to warm up, of course. Okay, deadlifts, we're just mapping it out, so squeezing the glutes, coming all the way up. Hi, Sharon. There she is. I'll be honest, Sharon, when I didn't see you in the chat right away, I was like, where's Sharon? I don't think we should start class without her. All right, down and up. I'm so glad to see you. Okay, from here, go into some jumping jacks. However, we're going to do pull jacks. Low impact right here, and the reason we're pulling and thinking about over pushing, and you can start your 15 seconds here, is because I want you to start to think about activating your back a little bit. Sinking down low. Great job. A few more seconds. You can speed it up when you're ready. Very nice. All right, little jog in place, kicking heels towards your glutes. We're almost done. This is probably the most amount of warm-up moves we've done to date. Keeps it interesting, right? But it's going to follow suit for the workout. Guess what? We have 12 exercises today. Yes, 12. Pick those knees up. Now you should start to feel that heart rate increase. Feel that sweat start to pour. And then we're ready to rock. All right, last move coming up here. Heels in front. Move the arms. Little jump rope, low impact right here. A few more seconds. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to get set. We're going to get right into block number 1, team. And break. Okay, I want you to get set up for a medium to heavy. Our first block is all lower body moves. We have 4 exercises, 30 seconds of each, no break in between. So go start light, of course. We will be doing 2 sets. Starting in 10 seconds. Wide squats, we'll kick it off. 30, 30, 30, and then we get a minute break. So we'll do 2 sets. You get a chance to adjust the weight if you'd like. Ready? Here we go. 30 seconds, wide squats. Now you guys, if you've worked out with me for a length of time, you know I like to kind of rack my weights. You don't have to. You could be right here. That is personal preference. Okay, so I'm going to be moving quickly. So while we're in this exercise, I'm going to be talking about what's coming up next. So in less than 10 seconds, we go right into deadlifts. So you're going to bring those feet in. Transitions are quick. And deadlifts. I'm turning to the side just a little bit. I want you to think about pushing the booty back. Finish that full deadlift, squeeze underneath, connect with your core. Expect the heart rate to come up. You can always do this entire workout with body weight. Please always pay attention to your body and make sure that you're working in a safe range of motion, and always go a little less weight. You can always upgrade. Okay, lateral lunges coming up next. And begin, 30 seconds. So each side, check it out. You can also come down with that weight. If you bring the weights down, I just want to make sure that you're not allowing it to pull your entire body down with it. So I just want to make sure you can keep really good integrity in that core. And sometimes racking it will make it a little bit easier. But again, it's just personal preference. Okay, last exercise, reverse lunges, 30 seconds. You can go slow. We're moving quickly pace-wise as far as transition of exercises, but that doesn't mean that when we're in the sets, you have to go super fast. Come on, 15 more seconds. Then we're gonna take a well-deserved minute break. Great job. Stepping back, loading that front leg, feeling the glutes, feeling the quads, hamstrings, and done. Set your weights down. All right, first circuit completed. You are definitely gonna have a lot of time today to grab a sip of water, and on these minute breaks, I'm gonna do a little bit of mobility moves, or you can be changing out your weights. It's you time to just regroup and get ready for the next circuit. So we have halfway into our break. We got 30 seconds more. A little bit longer break, but you can see we're regenerating our body, getting ready for the circuit again. So we're gonna repeat those moves. We only do the circuits twice. So adjust, get ready. It's a new protocol that I'm excited about. It's very much high volume. We're working on endurance. We're working on really overloading the body in such a great way. Okay, you don't have to grab your weights just yet. Maybe you want to grab them right about now. We're going to go back to the top. Wide squats, 30 seconds. Here we go. Down and squeeze. Now, reminder again, we're moving quick, exercise to exercise. You do not have to go super fast in the set. And in fact, focus on form. Focus on great range of motion. All you got to do is listen to my cues. I got you. So you go completely inward. This is you time. Focus on your body. What do you feel? Good. And then just get ready. We're going to deadlifts in 3, 2, 1, begin. So just a smooth transition. And I am actively going pretty slow just so visually you get that reinforcement that you do not have to speed it up. It's still a strength workout, but it's circuit style, which means we go from one exercise to the next. And the sculpt portion is the result of all the volume that you're gonna get out of it. Get ready, we got lateral lunges coming up in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Stepping out, pushing off. Taking it up. I go back and forth between what I like. You can too. It's like with anything, low impact, high impact, where you hold the positioning of the dumbbells. You don't have to stay married to one or the other. You can transition through. You can switch it up. Good. Reverse lunges is that fourth and final move. And let's go ahead and hit it now. So reverse that lunge. Now, just so you know what's coming, we have an upper body circuit next. Focus. So your legs get a full break. So really push through. Finish strong. Great. Stepping back, you get control over where that foot placement is, yes? Make sure you're supporting that knee joint. And you are using muscle to drive up. 3, 2, 1. 1 minute break. Okay, on this minute, this is a transition to our upper body block. So I am gonna highly recommend that you do adjust your weights down, and we're gonna circuit through 4 upper body moves. Now these are gonna be a little bit bigger muscle groups. So I'll just give you the exercises now so you can kind of think through that. So in 30 seconds, we're gonna hit scoop rows, then we're gonna go to the floor or bench. You're gonna hit chest press, Then we're gonna pop up. We're gonna alternate deadlift, straight arm, so still activating the lats. And then we're gonna go body weight, push-ups, push-ups. You know that they're effective, and I wanna keep working on them so that you can keep making progress. Okay, 15 seconds. Grab your weight selection. Protocol is the same, 30 seconds in each move. 2 circuits with a minute break in between. Ready? So core tight, booty back, scoop rows. Now I'm calling out the scoop row because I want you to think about where your elbows are and pull your elbows up towards the ceiling. So a little bit of a scoop back. It gives you a little bit of a bigger range of motion. Okay, keep going. I'm watching the clock, but I want your chin tucked, and I want you to be thinking. And I actually want to make a note, not chin down, the base of your neck back, so you have a straight spine. Okay, finish your last 3, 2, 1. Transition as safely as you can. Come to the floor. Push those hips up, and we're going to go chest press. You can also do this on a bench. Just straight chest press set. Now, I do realize that that transition can feel a little bit quick in the beginning, but just trust, be safe. If you miss a couple reps in the beginning, that is totally okay. All right, 3, 2, 1, rock it on up. And you can even place those weights down and then safely pick them up. Deadlift to straight arm press back. Now, why the deadlift in between? Because this move is challenging and you get a little bit of a break as you come down and up. Press it back, squeeze it through. 10 more seconds. Good, we're going back to chest, if you can follow that and feel that. Okay, push-ups, 30 seconds. Come on down, let's go. Now, if you did Tuesday's workout this week with me live, we did Tabata, and we had push-ups in there for 20 seconds, so you get a little bit longer, but there's a minute break after this, not just 10 seconds. Good, keep going. I really challenge you to be on those toes. Remember, it's just 2 circuits today, so only 2 sets of push-ups. Manageable. And break. Great job, team. Pop up. On your break, I want you up nice and tall. Now, I did mention I'd give you some mobility moves in between. It's exactly what I'm going to do. So take those hands behind your back. We're going to go chest to rotator. So if you want to hit some mobility with me in between, jump in on here. You can also be grabbing water. You can also be adjusting your weight because we have another circuit. Same moves. Good. Take your arm across your chest now. Hit some rear delts. Open the chest in between. Great job. I'm looking down. You probably will want to be toweling off as well. If you saw how many towels I have with me in the studio, they're everywhere so that wherever I'm at, it gets hot quick. All right, 15 seconds. Back to the top. Scoop rows. Are you guys ready? Are you pumped? Speaking of pump, you're going to feel the muscle pump after today's workout with the extra volume for sure. All right, here we go. Core tight. Scoop row. Tuck the chin, bring it up, and slowly release. So again, focus on controlled movements. Like a lot of our workouts, because we're so efficient with time, it becomes rush, rush, and then go nice and slow in the sets. Good. Now, just a heads up, in 5 seconds, we're coming to the floor for our chest press. And transition with me here. Again, this transition is going to be a little funky at first if you're not used to it, but over time, I promise, it gets more manageable. And if you have a bench, it makes it even easier. I contemplated having mine out, but ended up wanting to also show this option where you don't need a bench at all. Great job. All right, team, 5 seconds. You're coming back up to the top. 3, 2, 1, let's go. You can place those weights down, stand up safely, use your glutes, pick them up right into deadlift, straight back. Very nice. Last set of these, squeeze through, booty back, straight press, squeeze up. Okay, we go back to the floor in this circuit, this time without weight, going just body weight. Meet me on the floor. You got 30 seconds of push-ups. Try to get anywhere from 10 to 15, please. And that is just dependent on speed. And if you're going to decide between 15 on your knees or 10 on your toes, 10 on your toes. Try to stay on the toes. Let's try to get a few more. And my rule of thumb is when you feel like you can't do any more, do one more, and then you have full permission to take a break. Good. 3, 2, 1. Full break now. 1 minute. Meet me on top. Excellent work. Water for sure. Water helps keep you energized, so keep sipping. Okay, guys, third block coming up. You heard me at the beginning. We have 12 exercises, so we have 4 more. And we'll do this circuit also 2 times through. This is going to be a combo circuit, so you can either keep the weight that you have. We're going to be hitting a little bit more ancillary muscle groups, so focus a little bit more on shoulders, buys, tries, however, incorporating your legs. So this is going to be kind of a full body circuit all together. Starting off, I'm going to stay with my weight that I did for my upper body. Starting off with squat, curl to press, a move you have seen before. Get ready, and incorporating some of the lower body moves that you already have seen today. Are you ready? Take a big deep breath in. Exhale, abs tight. Here we go. Combo circuit block, 30 seconds, squat, curl, press. So we come down, curl, push, and you can make those moves really distinct. You have 30 seconds. You can keep that press neutral. You can skip the press. There's those options always. The difference between a neutral press and taking it a little bit wider is just your range of motion. Good. Okay, 5 more seconds. We're going into lateral lunge, upright row. Come with me. So we step out, pull up, hitting the front of the shoulders, getting another chance to hit those lateral lunges. Lateral lunges activate glutes. You feel your adductors, which is the inside of your leg, so inner thigh. Great work. Stepping back, pushing off. Beautiful job, you guys. You're almost there. All right, next set, we're going into tricep kickback, hammer curl. Come with me. So tip at your hips, press it back, then you stand tall, hammer curl. So combination move, press, stand tall, hammer, so elbows stay in. Notice in 30 seconds, you don't get a ton of reps, but we got 2 minutes of work, start to finish. So keep going through these. Your last one, get ready. We're going into reverse lunge, and then we're gonna hit a lateral raise. So stand tall, out to the side. Last 30 seconds, team. Step back, nice big lunge. And then strong body as you hit those lateral raises. Beautiful. This last one's a kicker. So you guys know, in 5 seconds, you get a full minute break. That's where you can drop the weight if you want. Time. All right. Set the weights down. This is your minute to do whatever you'd like. Let's go back if you want to do some mobility. Chest to rotator. Should just feel really great. I will tell you that I'm pretty confident for anybody doing this workout. Your chest is probably over tight, and it will do no harm. It will do a lot of good, actually, if you spend more time stretching your chest throughout your everyday. Go ahead and rear delts. And I'm saying that because that's what I do. I honestly, whenever I can, if I think about it, I will be stretching my chest on a wall, anywhere I can, really. It helps. Creates a lot more mobility in shoulders and upper body. Okay, one more circuit through, that's it. Then we're gonna stretch. Squat to curl to press. Are you in? Final circuit, we always wanna finish really strong, so make this your best circuit to date, and let's begin. So we come down, curl, push. The amount of volume in this workout today is really, really efficient, impressive that we pack so much in. So congratulations, and definitely know that you are getting the most you can possibly squeeze into 25 minutes. Super effective. All right, we're going into lateral lunge, upright row, and begin. So stepping down, upright row. I will also note, if your shoulders are talking to you, you can skip the shoulders maybe for this one, just hit lateral lunges. Otherwise, power through. Other ideas, you can do alternating. Those are the ways that you scale back, but you don't stop moving no matter what. Just keep moving. All right, coming up next, we have our tricep kickback to hammer curl, and let's go. So tip at the hips, triceps, come up, elbows stay in at the sides, neutral grip, hammer curl. Good, keep that breath going nice and steady because these are so many different combination moves. Usually I cue you to exhale, if you can, on the hardest point of the movement. But when we're moving in combos, just breathe steadily. Okay, reverse lunge, lateral raise. This is it. Reverse lunge, out to the side. Yes. Now coming off our last month where we did functional workouts, these are still pretty functional moves, but it also was a great transition because I know that you've been practicing moving in functional ways, so this should feel pretty good. Challenging, but good. All right, last 3, 2, 1. You made it. I'm gonna give you that 1-minute break, and then we're gonna cool it down. Now, typically, I'm going up until that very last minute, right? We're squeezing in exercises. You're gonna see just what I mean about towels everywhere. So we're gonna take a full 3 minutes to really focus on some effective stretches. And these are gonna be stretches that you can do multiple times when you're sore, later today, tomorrow. And you can hit up this workout again. Just give yourself about 48 hours. So if you wanna do this again this week, I would love that. It's only gonna keep increasing your results. All right, you still have your 20 seconds technically, but I'm gonna give us that chest to rotator one more time as an option. And then we're gonna go into some lower body and combo stretches. Speaking of combo stretches, if you have time, I would also highly recommend you hit up one of our mobility flows, and the 15-minute one we just did recently would be so fabulous after this. All right, team, go ahead and come into a reverse lunge. I'm just gonna turn, and I want you to come down into a position where you can find that support, so keep your hips straight, and then just kind of push the knee out gently, and we're working through that hip. And then when you're ready, I want you to take one arm up, and you're gonna turn towards your knee. You're gonna hold that stretch. Good. Now you can either stay here, or you can start hitting some semicircles with me and get a little bit of the shoulder in there as well. So big reach. Notice as you extend all the way back, you feel that stretch deepen, right? All right, one more. Place your hand on the ground, take that leg back, push back into a down dog. This is great for stretching out through your armpits. Keep your abs tight, booty back, place the heels down, and this is great for stretching out hamstrings and through your calves. So I'm really doing full body stretches as well for us today. And then you can also pedal those heels, feel that extended stretch through each side of your calf. Good, come back to plank, step with the other leg. Again, finding that neutral hip, or I should say square hip. So what I mean is try not to be twisting, and if you want to come up high, that's okay. And then move a little bit through that joint, hip joint, by pushing the knee out. And now when you're ready, go ahead and take that back arm, open up. You always want to face towards your knee, or towards that bent knee. And now stay here, or come into those 180 circles. Now, as you're doing these, and I'm just gonna face you, I always don't feel right if I'm not talking to you, but as you're doing those 180 circles, keep your hips square and feel the entire range of motion and how it makes that stretch a little bit harder, and then you feel it lessen a little bit. Good, and you wanna give me about 5 of those. Then go ahead and place your hand on the ground, push your feet to the floor, go back into that down dog. Final stretch here, and we're gonna walk our hands towards our feet. So feel that hamstring stretch. Come all the way up and round up. Great. Okay, on top, we're gonna hit hip flexors and quads. So tuck under, drop it down. This is your hip flexor stretch. The arm up makes it a little bit deeper. You feel that? And now grab that back ankle right into a quad stretch. And I like to do hip flexor before quad because it actually helps you get into your quad a little bit more. Do you feel that? All right, go ahead and switch. Tuck under, reach up. And the reach is optional. If you feel the stretch just fine here, stay there. You can inch your way back up. You just don't want to lose control of your core. And then step up, grab that back leg. Whoop, quad stretch. It's so funny. Whenever I'm like, oh, I got a lot of time, I got 3 minutes, it goes by and it feels like 30 seconds. All right, team, shake it out. If you have more time to stretch, I always suggest that. But fantastic work today. That 25 minutes flew by, and welcome to the protocol that we're going to focus on. So what you can expect in the coming weeks is more of these circuit sculpt sessions, and we're going to target a little bit more on upper body, lower body. Of course, we're going to hit the core, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So put it in your calendar every Tuesday, Thursday, 9 a.m. Pacific time, but if you can't make that time live, I totally understand. Just hit up the replay. If you plan to do the replays or you do the replays and you've never said what's up, drop a comment below so I can get to know you, because I truly want to get to know everybody in this community. And if you have questions, I'm always here for you. With that, make it a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you next week.